Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, I see the word woke a lot when I'm on social media, whether it's on here, YouTube, or on Twitter, or anywhere. And I have a really hard time figuring out what people mean when they say it. And personally, I like language. I like words. I think it's important that we come to a consensus on what words mean. That way we can move forward, you know? I like getting really specific with stuff so people know exactly what I'm talking about. So when I see people use the same word to mean different things and somehow all agree with each other, that's where I get confused. So that's what this video is about. And this started because of a Twitter post from Keemstar. Some Viking show that came out. I think it's on Netflix. I don't really know. And he made some post because he saw a black guy on the TV and apparently didn't realize that you had black Vikings. So he Googles it and screenshots it and posts everything. That, yes, there were black Vikings. This Viking was a job title. Admittedly specific to a region, but they weren't, like the Norsemen weren't a very picky bunch when it came to like how you look. It was all about your action, what you can do. Wasn't so much, oh, you look like us, come fight. It was, hey, you like fighting? You want to fight with us? Cool, come on. We'll give you an axe. Show you what to do. That was what they were about. So yeah, you probably had black Vikings. You probably had Mongolian Vikings. You had people from all around because the Vikings went everywhere and they did not discriminate on who their fighting men were. So one of the replies to Keemstar's revelation was this dude saying, "Oh, well, I guess I can start watching this again. I turned it off when I saw that guy on screen because I don't want any woke nonsense on my TV." So there's my problem. What does that mean? Why is that woke nonsense? What does woke mean in this regard? Are you saying it because because a black guy was on your TV? Is that what makes a show woke now? That I don't get it. Like you can to me that it honestly just sounds a little racist. Like if you were saying that you don't want to watch the show because it's a black dude on TV, you're like, I don't agree with that, but whatever, just call it what it is. Say that you're racist. It's not about like the whole woke thing because we've already established that there's a historical context for having a black Viking. Not to mention, like, with any kind of historical fiction type show, or any show in general, I'm not really that concerned about the ethnicity of an actor or an actress because it's an actor or an actress. These are people who act. They're not really a Viking, they're just playing a character. And if you can play the character well, why should I care what you look like? You know? And I think, I've got some bias when it comes to that because I did theater when I was in school. And the guy who got our lead never acted in his life, but he was the best singer in the group, so he got the role. And it's because he had the ability to perform. It wasn't because of how he looked. And I mean, if you watch A Little Shop of Horrors, the main character is, what's it, Rick Moranis, he's white guy, kind of Jewish guy. Our lead was Hispanic. He got the role not because of how he looked, but because he was good at the role. That's all I care about when it comes to actors and actresses. Can you act? Cool, take the part. The second part of things, when it comes to this woke thing, and this also happened the other day. I was talking with somebody, or scrolling through, and see this guy say something about some analyst who was going to be on Fox Business, and oh yeah, make sure you tune in. Don't watch woke CNBC. So I was admittedly confused by that, and I asked him, "Hey, when you say woke here, what do you mean by that?" And he blocked me for asking him that question. He did reply and said something about, like, I don't play this lefty misinfo confusion mind games. And then he said that CNBC is Marxist. That's why they're woke, because they're Marxist. I find that incredibly hard to believe that CNBC is Marxist because they're corporate owned, you know? So how could you say that something like that is Marxist? They don't even really push Marxist ideas. It's like the most milquetoast liberal politics. That's most of CNBC. So how can you say it's Marxist? Unless again, that's another one of these, like, it just means something I don't like, you know? That's what it seems like this person means when he says woke. I don't like it, so it's woke. It's Marxist. If your argument is this whole, like, oh, well, CNBC only gives you one side of the facts. They don't tell you the whole story. They want to tell you what they want you to believe and follow their agenda. So does Fox. So does literally every single news agency. You can thank Reagan for that. He's the one who killed the fair use laws when it came to news being news. So, I mean, in that instance, you could say Fox is woke because they're not giving you the whole story. They're only telling you what they want you to hear, man. But I get a feeling that if you tell that to somebody, they would have strong opinions. But, that's why I'm making this video. I want to hear those opinions. I want to know what you think or what you think the word woke means. Because again, I'm really confused. Like, probably more than I have been about a lot in a while. So, yes, please help me out here. Let me know what you think. What does woke mean to you? Hopefully, we can come to a consensus and move forward from this. But whether we can or can't, I hope y'all have a good day.